So, what up, y'all? We're live. Talk Money Tuesday. You know what it is on this show? We get down to it. We talk about making money in different categories. And today we got my guy Don Bucks, and Levi is actually out looking at venues for Alluvione this June. So I had to bring on a guest that I knew was strong enough to hold it down and bring a lot of value to you guys. If you're on the East Coast, it's this evening. But if you're on the West Coast, it's late afternoon. You know what it is.
It's 7 o'clock over here.
So, why don't you tell me a little bit about you, and while you're doing that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send a link out to our community to let them know we are live with TMT. But let them know a little bit about you, what you specialize in, and then we're gonna get to talking about the money.
Word. Well, first and foremost, I'm Don Bucks, host and creator of Rap and Dough, which is the home of money conversations. And basically what I do is I show people how to create residual income, whether it be through digital products or creating a dividend portfolio. So they can free up some of their time, like myself, because I used to be a full-time barber. Let's put some emphasis on full-time because now I'm part-time. So that's what I look to help people do, move from full-time to part-time, basically creating residual income.
I like that, bro. I like that. Let me see. What we are talking about money and stocks on TMT. I just sent the link out. And Don and I met in a master class that we're both in. Mastermind, I should say, that we're both in. Shout out to Tar Capital and our guys over there, which we meet every Monday through Thursday for an hour to break bread, build, and connect. And on this and on TMT, this is like a free master class for everyone every single Tuesday as we bring on a guest or we talk about a different topic, all relating to wealth creation in a form of making money in a specific category. So I wanted to bring Dawn on to talk about making residual income, making money in the stock market, just different ways, especially in this climate, how to make money, in stocks while doing what else they may want to do as far as their main flow is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Because I think there's a way that people can tap in, maybe not day trading, maybe not swing trading, but maybe on a long-term investments or just paying attention to who's selling, who's buying, what companies are splitting stocks, things like that. They can just test the water, or at least getting in, man. So happy to be on the show.
Bro, it's a whole rabbit hole you can go down with investing. So first and foremost, what I would like to ask people is, when they ask me about investing, I want to know what their goal is. Because there's different ways to make money. You can be investing for income, right now income, in other words, or you can be looking for retirement income, or you can be looking for a combination of both, right? So I need to know that off the bat.
So community, whoever's on right now, if you're thinking about investing, we're talking about stocks specifically. What are some of the goals, or what are some of the things that you're thinking about or considering? And we can get Dawn to kind of answer some of these questions in real time. I know some of the community is starting to pull up right now. Shout out to Whitney. Shout out to Ty. I see y'all right there. And TMT is an interactive platform. So, we let our community involved in the conversation ask questions in real time. And then, allow our guests to kind of answer those questions and stuff like that. So if you guys have any specific goals or thoughts about something, throw them out there. So we got a question right now. Ty says, I want to invest into assets that pay you passive income. So what sparks any thoughts with that, Don?
That's essentially what I was alluding to when it comes to dividend income. So dividends, for people that might not know, is profits, a piece of the profits that companies pay their shareholders or partial owners for owning shares of the company. So like I said, you have to figure out what your goal is, because a lot of people think that they need $1 million to be free. You don't need $1 million to be free. Uh, on the other hand, you have to figure out what your monthly expenses are, multiply that by 12. That is your freedom price.
So let's check that out. Monthly income, right? So monthly income
No, your
divided,
monthly expenses.
oh,
Your monthly expenses
monthly expenses divided by 12
times 12.
times 12 times 12, and that's the freedom price, right? So let's break that down. So let's say somebody has monthly expenses of 5K. So if you got 5K monthly expenses, so if I multiply that by 12, then that's going to give me 60K. So break down how that's the freedom price. How does that work? How would you advise somebody in that situation?
Okay, so there's a couple different ways you can look at that. Once again, it reverts back to what the person's goal is. What are you trying to make? Daily income, monthly income, or yearly income?
Okay,
So
all right, hold on. Okay, let's throw a real scenario out here then. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So let's say same thing, 5K expenses multiplied by 12, 60K. And let's say the goal is for someone to see monthly return. They want to make they want to
okay,
make they want to make monthly income.
well, with monthly income, you can use something like a REIT. So
Okay. R
A
R E R
REIT,
E I T, right?
yeah, REIT. Though that's an acronym for Real Estate Investment Trust. So that's a that's a hack that you can get into real estate. So that's a real estate company that's listed on the stock market. Some of those REITs pay monthly, a monthly dividend. So what you can do is take however much they pay monthly and divide 5,000 by whatever they pay monthly, and that will tell you how many shares of that REIT you need to pay you $5,000 a month.
All right, so check this out. First of all, I hope you guys are paying attention, bro. I hope y'all are paying attention to what the heck just happened right there.
Bro said.
I had to hold. I had to hold the adjective that I wanted to use to keep it PG. You know what I'm saying? No, look, okay. Let's use a real life example if you don't mind, Don. What's a
Mhm.
REIT right now? Choose a REIT right now. Let's go over the price. Let's use that same situation based on that monthly dividend for us to get a return of 5. How many of the shares do we need to purchase to see that ROI of the 5K of that REIT? Bro, this is so fire off the rip. Hope you guys are getting this, man. And then we got another question from the community. Dan, I was
So
so fire, bro.
check it out though. You have to, all right, once you have this goal, it's a goal now. So this is not to be trying to attack. If you can, you're not supposed to be trying to attack this tomorrow. This is
Yeah.
something that you're building towards, that you're doing everything you're doing to chip away at. So we have a REIT that is part of the Dividend Aristocrats. Um, and just a little backstory on what a dividend aristocrat is. When you're tying bills to your dividends, you want it to be tied to a dividend that's consistent and solid. You don't want to have bills attached to a company that's paying a dividend that's fly by night.
You don't want to have, say that again. You don't want to have what?
You don't want to have your bills attached to a company paying you dividends that's a rinky dink ass company.
Got you.
So what dividend aristocrats are companies that not only have consistently paid their dividend for 25 years straight, but they have also increased it for 25 years straight, at least.
All right, so let's go over that real quick. Dividend aristocrat are basically like those that you can trust. They're paying out the dividends consistently over that what 2 decades,
At
right?
least 25
At
years
least at least
and
at least
increased it.
at least 25 years. They're paying off consistently and the dividends is increasing in value and payoff or whatever the case
Correct.
would be. Okay.
So this is the company, one of the companies that I'm going to give you. So it's called, their symbol is called O. O. So they pay, let's look at it. I think it's 25 cents, but let's be specific.
Bro, listen, when you doing the master class, bro? we ain't got the
What
master
you
class
trying to
set up,
say?
bro.
What you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
We have to get a master class set up, bro.
I'm dragging my feet.
We have
Am I dragging my feet?
We have to get a webinar set up, bro. Let me listen. Let me put the battery in your back right now.
You ain't got to say less.
Mm.
So you see that it says monthly dividend frequency.
Yeah,
monthly.
I see that. Yep.
They pay 25 cents a month.
Yep.
To 24.7 cents a month.
Yep.
So if you want to get paid $5,000 a month, we're going to divide 5,000 by 20. Let's say just 25 cents. Divided by 25 cents. That means you need 20,000 shares of O.
And how much is O right now?
O is $67 a piece.
So O is $67. We need 25,000 shares of O to get 5,000.
20,000 shares of O times $67. That means, ooh, you need $1 million in there. So this is a share goal.
But it's forever though.
Yeah, it's forever and ever and ever and ever. Like, yeah. But this is the thing. This is why I show people how to trade options and sell digital products. So you can speed up your share count goal.
All right, check this out. Check this out. I was just thinking about this. So boom. I'm chefing up the pot today, content, call, everything. I'm like, yo, I need to break down some of these boxes. I need to break down some of these boxes. Oh, whoa. I got some dead stock. Millionaire Mindset hoodies. The news about to come through. I got some dead stock. I throw them on. Dawn actually copped some. Somebody else copped some. And I sold a new one. So let me look at the math real quick. Let's look at the real math. So 123, 65, 65, boom. 253. Brand new investor. Let's use this. Brand new investor, $253 from a quick sale. And that could be a digital product. That could be ebooks. That could be a webinar. That could be whatever you guys want to do. You had a 253 day today, right? You had a 253 day. What is this person going to do with this 253 day? So what are the questions? Because I want people that really tap in. So you got some disposable income. The stock market looks crazy to you. You see these lines, you see these candles, you see these sticks, you see these calls, these puts, these options, you see the suits. It looks intimidating. You don't know what to do. You just holding on to the money. You ain't even investing. But you hear everyone talking about invest. You're sitting on some coin. So today you just made 253. You're looking at Talk Money Tuesday. Don Bucks is on. Levi's not here. Brennan's on, but we bringing you the fire. You're sitting on this 253. What should they consider looking at with this 253 before they go spend it all at Starbucks? Or on gas? yo, a full tank of gas and a vintage Starbucks coffee is $250.
Nah, dead ass.
Yo, a vintage hot coffee for Starbucks and a full tank of gas is $250.
That's a fact right about now, boy. I ain't even gonna hold you. Oh man, 253. Like I said, man, everybody's freedom goal, freedom number is different.
Damn, bro, I love how you did that too.
Are you still working the job? Everybody, like I said, everybody's shit is different. If I was to make a 250 sale at the point that I'm in right now, see we need to be building up our cash flow. So me personally, I can only speak from my point of view. What
Hold on
I'm
one second.
working,
Hold on one second, Don. There's some people on live. So if you want to use a real life example, Don's gonna use a real number because we literally just made 253 off of the sale of some hoodies. But if you want to use a real example, Whitney said use me. So Whitney, let us know what's your freedom number. You made the 253 today. What's your freedom number? What's your goal? I want to use your goal with the money we made today. Don's gonna give you a real life idea and some concepts for you to consider. So what would your goal be? We'll use you as a real example because I wanna drop some gems today.
well, while she's typing, I'm
Yeah,
just going to say what I would do.
but yeah, let's get that.
Me, I'm working on my next stream of income, which is the rental cars. So I would put that money with the money that I'm already about to spend because I'm about to go to a venue in a couple days. So with that money, I will be putting it with that money because that money is going to buy a vehicle that's going to make me more money. That's going to make me more money, if that
Got it.
makes sense.
So yeah, so
So I would,
I definitely hear what you mean when you was like just it depends on the goal. We live right now with Don Bucks going in
yeah,
on like stocks and new income, new streams.
yeah, tap in. So our goal should always be to be trying to increase our income because we got a share count goal to tap into or to chip away at. We should be looking for all ways to increase our income. So when somebody talking about, yo, you need to create a digital product, that's another way that money can be made that you can chip away at your share goal, right? Or somebody like, yo, you need to learn how to trade these options so you can make more money off a little bit of money. So then you can put those gains towards your share count goal. So everything is geared towards that share count goal.
So Whitney says 100,000. She wants to accumulate 100,000, starting with the 253. So she look at REITs. Should she look at getting a ETF? Should she look at a stock that's splitting? Should she look at something like you said? Like she also said, she wants to accumulate 100,000, and then also she wants to add the Toro. Or should she take that 253 and put it towards the Toro play?
I would ask her what her time frame is, because then we can figure out if we're going to do. Because if you have a year or 2 year out horizon or longer, that'd be dope. Um, because you need some time to accumulate this money. You don't want to be making rash decisions and making going jumping too off the ledge too fast. So there's ways to do it, but you're going to have some patience because
Whitney, let us know. Let Dawn know what
I
you look at.
believe I believe you can turn 20,000. I haven't done it yet. I'm in the process of doing it, but I believe from the results that I'm seeing, in about 4 or 5 years, you can have that. You
So
can have that.
she's saying aggressively 12 months. If she's gonna make 100K in the stocks, 12 months starting with 253 today. And then she's talking about a Tesla in 6 months.
You
So
would have to aggressively. You
she
would
got
have to be.
a lot of goals right now. So how aggressive would she need to be?
You're assuming a lot of risk, so you would definitely have to be aggressive. And really, it could be done, but you would really have to get in your learning bag. Like you really got to tap into the information and start executing and making mistakes.
And apply it fast. All
The
right.
more mistakes you make,
Yep.
the more mistakes you make, the faster you get to mastery.
I like how
So
you said that too. That's the
it's
gem.
a it's a way that you can practice without using your real money. And a lot of people don't like to practice. They want to get to the money so fast. But make mistakes with fake money. Go to Thinkorswim Open up an account. They give you about 200 bands of fake money, and learn or practice what you're learning until you get proficient or confident enough to start using your real money. Then we can start talking, aggressive options.
So Thinkorswim, is it thinkorswim.com?
Thinkorswim, it's an app by
Okay.
TD Ameritrade
Yep.
called
So yo,
Thinkorswim.
let's do a quick little recap before Don goes in a little bit. I want to make sure people are tapped in. Whitney, if you want to get specific on anything, definitely, reply with love. You know what I'm saying? So Don talked about, getting to your freedom goal. So let's use an example. We talked about, okay, if your freedom goal was 5K a month, you know what I'm saying? What you want to do is take that 5K, multiply that by 12, 60K. If we're going to use a REIT or something like that, what you will want to do is find a dividend that's paying out consistently in a dividend aristocrat. Then we're going to make sure that payout is going to be closer to where you want to go on your goal. And depending on where you are, where the goal is, how far out the goal is, how fast you want to be, it's going to give you an idea of how aggressive you need to be. But if you're buying into O, a REIT, that's O, 25 cent. I think we said what, 25,000 of those? We need about 25,000 of those or 20,000 of those.
I like one better, but we was talking monthly,
Yep.
so I went with that one. But I like one better. They don't pay monthly. They don't pay monthly though.
Let's talk about that one.
And this is not financial advice.
No, it's not.
But
we're just talking
but
money.
yeah, I like one better that they can consider. You can go check it out. IEP. IEP is a pretty diversified stock. It's like a ETF to a degree, and they pay $8 a year per share, and they miss being a dividend aristocrat by 1/4. So out of all these years, they missed being a dividend aristocrat by 3 months. So pretty dope company, put together by Carl Icahn, legendary investor Carl Icahn. I learned about that stock reading Money Masters the Game by Tony Robbins.
Oh yeah, I just picked it up.
A lot of gems in that book, so I picked that up in there.
Yeah, I picked that up.
But yeah, so one caveat that I wanted to add too is that let's just take that $5,000 a month that you, this hypothetical situation, divide that by 30.
Okay, let's do that right now. What we got? So you got the 5. So that's basically what, 5 years? No, wait.
No, 5,000 divided by 30 days.
Oh, 30 days. Got you. Okay, boom. We got about 166.
So that means in order to be free, you only need to make $166 consistently every day, whatever it is that you're doing.
If you do what with the bread?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is if you selling books, you selling hair, I don't care what you selling, in whatever endeavors that you have outside of your job, if you can make $166 a day,
and that's your freedom
consistently,
price. Yeah,
whatever it is you're doing, that's your freedom price. So it's like that. What could I do to make $166 a day?
So let's get into it. You make it on 166. Well, let's say it's 253 because that's the number we used earlier. We got the 253.
253 what?
$252.
What's that from? Oh yeah, okay.
Because we was talking about that earlier. What are we doing with the 253 to use that to make money? So let's say the next 30 days. Let's say the next 30 days we making 253 a day. I want to get some tangible shit out to the people. So that's $7,590. So if you make $253 a day, that's $7,590 for the month. Let's say that's extra bread. That's digital products. That's whatever. You ain't even touching that money. You know what I'm saying? So if you was making the 253 and you wasn't putting it into the Toro play and you were looking at the stock market and you were trying to double that, triple that, or maybe even invest it for the long haul, What are some ideas, strategies, concepts for people to consider?
Me, what I do, I'll be looking to trade some options.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll be looking to trade some options. Like, options is a leverage product. It's so I had no idea this was going on, bro. It's just you can make so much money if you know what you're doing. You can make so much money with small money. It makes no sense. Like I started with $500. I ran up almost a 10 band bag. It was about nine and some change in a few months, like 5 months.
How much time are you spending with the options a day?
Oh man, shit. What I was doing when I was doing that, the way what I was doing, I was trading earnings. So I'll put in the play the day before and I'll cash it out the next day.
Yo,
So I
bro,
was in a
I feel like
play for 2 days.
I feel like I
All of
need.
my plays I was in for 2 days.
Listen, if you're in a relationship or a partnership or a friendship, it's like the best buds or whatever the case may be. Or maybe you got a homie, a teammate, something, and you're good at something. And you're like, yo, I'm studying this. I want to figure this out. But
I
you're
like
like,
where this
yo,
going. I like where this going.
but you're like, yo, I can't learn this at a fast rate and then learn this at a fast rate. What if I just learn this and then you learn this and then we come together? You know what I'm saying? And I'm bringing some investments over. So boom, you're gonna have your 253 a day. I'm gonna have my 166 a day. Now we're about at, let me see, 253 plus the 166. That's about
That
419 a day extra.
that makes too much sense.
And then look, what you do is this. You go crazy in that market because I know that I want to learn stocks, bro. I'll just give you an example. I'm gonna use me in real time. And I want the TNT community to really digest this because I was at this women's panel yesterday and the joint was so powerful. And one of the speakers said something that I resonate with. She was like, two things. She was like, making $1 million is the minimum. She's like, if you're not making $1 million, you're not even in the game, right?
No, she didn't.
She said, if you're not making $1 million, you're not in the game. Because she said there's so much money out here, and the fact that we're not making more money is because we've been shut off from the information, but there's no excuse now. Now, TMT's here. Now, Mastermind's here. YouTube is crazy. NFTs, crypto, stocks. You don't have no excuse now. She said, if you're not making $1 million is the bottom floor. Because you really need at least 10. And I heard this from Grant Cardone and somebody else as well. You need at least 10, right?
I like that energy.
I'm like, yo, bro. And she's a young lady too. And she actually got it in stocks in the past like 2 years. And she built a whole thing around it. And then I just received that different, right? Then she was like, treat stocks like you treat everything else in your life. So for instance, you don't question to brush your teeth, you just brush your teeth. She's like, there's no way that some of the wealthiest people in the world have gotten wealthy without some type of stock. What's the word she used? Stock exposure. She's like the wealthiest people in the world have some level of stock exposure. So if you don't have any level of stock exposure, especially as a black and brown person, you can't accrue wealth. Then I'm like, I'm in there like this, bro. I'm like, I'm just soaking it all in. I'm like, yo, she's absolutely right.
We gotta have it, bro. We
You
gotta
gotta
have it.
have it. So now
We have to have it.
you
Like
have to
bottom
have
line.
it. So now, if you're in a situation, you're working, you're entrepreneur, you got the 9 to 5, whatever you're doing, and you're learning some skill or trade or something to get better, and you're in a partnership, it would behoove you to have one of you guys, you or the other person, have a conversation and figure out the pieces to the puzzle that you're missing. And then put it on that individual, just like it's on you, to go out and bring it back. Bust it down and put it back together. That's how you're gonna get it, bro, because you can't get it all by ourselves.
You can't.
You can't. You gotta go get yours. Don gotta go get his. We gotta come back together like, yo, what you got, bro? Look, yo, these options, these swing trades, and this and that.
That's been missing in our community, man. I don't know what that is, and I'm gonna ask you. I mean, shit, we here. Um, where you from? You're originally from Boston, right?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure on your journey of leveling up, not everybody came along that you like grew up with.
What? That's a fact.
So what did that look like? Like, how did you, I guess, move on with that? How did you, I guess, come to terms with that? Like, hey, man, everybody can't come. I guess, like,
Yo, I think it's like it. I think it originally started for me without knowing, because I had a lot of exposure to my parents doing a lot of drugs and alcohol. So then when I was in high school and college, I made a conscious decision to not. I didn't want to drink or smoke. But but that decision allowed me to see that I was the only one making this decision. Actually, my boy, there was me and another dude. He's still my friend right now. We were the only two people in the entire high school, and then he went to a different college. I went to a different college, and then the people that we knew that didn't drink or smoke. So then
that's
it was
commendable.
like, yeah.
That's
So then
commendable.
it was like, yo, okay, no problem. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, all the way up. I think the first time I really drank or smoked, I was in my 30s, just to try it out. Because I'm like, yo, I'm 34 at this point. Let me see what this is about. let me see what this is about. You know what I'm saying? But that was my first time really seeing that, okay, there's certain walks you're gonna take, certain moves you're gonna make, and you're gonna be by yourself on these. So when it came time to like leveling up, even now sometimes I'll talk to people back at the crib and the conversations is different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even the activity level is different. You know, like somebody be like, yo, I'm gonna call you back. It's been like 8 months. Like, bro, what's up? Oh yeah, busy. Like, no, you're not. You just comfortable. And I don't feel away, but I understand like that's the energy back at the crib. It's like there's no urgency, bro. And the thing is this, there needs to be urgency around getting wealth, bro.
Facts.
Like it has to happen. Like you said, it has to happen. It's
I
like,
noticed that with my fellas too, man. It hurts though, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, bro, you see what's going on. And what don't you understand? Let me make it make sense. And people just want to keep doing what they've been doing. And, it's like, come on, bro. Like, you're not in high school no more. Like, all that tough guy shit and, still trying to be hard. Like, I did that already. Like, I don't like the results. You go to jail or you get dead.
so
And
are
I'm cool off that.
you from Philly originally?
No, I'm from Trenton, New Jersey.
You're from Jersey. Okay. So how long have you been in Philly?
So I went to high school. It's like a bridge you can cross over from Trenton that puts you in Pennsylvania. So you cross over the bridge, you in another state, but it's kind of like you still in Trenton. So I went to the high school. I graduated from the high school on the other side of the bridge from Trenton. So I've been kind of back and forth pretty much all my life. So where I'm at now is about 20 minutes from my high school, LPA. So I'm still not too far from the hometown, but I'm not that close either. So I've been back out here for almost 10 years. So about 8 years I've been back out here.
So my question to
Yeah.
you is, and maybe you thought about this already, but what would it look like to put Don Bucks in a whole different environment? Atlanta, Miami, LA, Houston, Dallas. And what would that do for your accelerated growth?
That's crazy because I've been thinking about it and I'm definitely considering it strongly. Once I put a few more ducks in a row, um I want to have at least 3 cars on the road before I like and my house. So I was looking at getting a house and house hacking. So I wanted to do those two things first before I start branching out. But I think it'd be dope. But I want to go already. I want to go kind of already, in a groove. I
Yeah,
don't want to pick up from where I'm at now and then probably and start somewhere else because I already got the ball rolling where I'm at. So I want to continue or finish what I started, and then I'm definitely getting up out of this
yeah. Because the reason why
motherfucker.
the reason literally the reason why I was asking you, bro, is because that's what I did 2019 when I came here, and LA's always been on my mind to like to move.
Why LA?
I don't know. I used to visit a lot because I was in the clothing industry, and then we had the trade show in Vegas, and we would just spend like a week to LA. I mean, a week in LA. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, yo, this just feels right. But I'm gonna tell you, when I made that move, I was still doing real estate. I'm a real estate license in Massachusetts. I saved up like 20, I think it was like 20 grand or something, maybe a little over 20 grand. I sold a bunch of everything I had, left with some clothes. I just dipped. Um, but bro, I'm telling you, I came out here coaching. I ain't start coaching until another year later. Like it took me a while to get my real estate license here because you got to do the whole thing over in California. But I can tell you, man, like if I didn't come here, I wouldn't have ever been. I probably wouldn't have been in the mastermind. I definitely wouldn't have had 20 or 30K months. I definitely wouldn't have been learning at an accelerated pace. The sunshine and just the ability to go outside just does something different to you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of new relationships that I would never have developed because I had to develop new relationships. And then able to just expand the network. And then I've been, yo, bro, you see this right here?
I need one of them.
Bro, I see coming to LA has allowed me to see this so much more clear, bro.
That's what we just did. We just did that with the 5,000
Yeah.
divided by 30 days, divided by, yeah, 30 days.
So yeah,
Look at
I'm just
that.
saying, that, bro. Gotta shake it up. And maybe,
Yeah, I'm definitely considering it, man.
yeah, maybe check it out. Whitney says come to LA. And then she also said, if you decide not to do the options, what else could you do with the 253 um, on a faster return, or would the options play be the fastest way to get a return?
At this point, I haven't learned anything faster than options.
Yeah, and when
At
you
the
say options is making daily plays.
puts or calls, because you can do day trading options or you can do long term
Hmm.
leap options. Like for beginners, everybody want to make the money today or yesterday, but yo, the safe. First of all, options are risky. Everything is risky, but options are definitely risky if you don't know what you're doing. So for beginners, in my course, I teach the safest way. And if you want to, take more risk, then you would grab the advanced course.
Yep.
And I'm actually putting that together now. But um, I don't want to give everybody the advanced shit because they get on there and start trying to do the advanced stuff and ain't learn the basics. So Yes, you can make money daily doing options, but you have to know what you're doing. Um, yeah,
I
you
think
gotta know
I
what you're
think
doing.
so Ari was on here early. I don't know if she's still on here, but she had mentioned she made a comment when you was talking about the 166. She was saying you made the 166 sound like it was easy. So my response to that would be this, and this kind of go along with the options play. If you have a digital product and your digital product is $47 and you sell 4 digital products a day, that's 188. Now, if you multiply the 188 by 30, that's $5,640. So realistically, you really need to sell 4 digital products a day. And if you multiply that 4 by 7, that's 28 digital products a week. So if you can sell 28 digital products a week, multiplied by 4, which is 112 digital products, that's 5,640, which is basically 188 a day. So if you focus on the 188, I gotta get this 188. I
But
gotta
then
get this
you got to
188.
break that down into pieces too. It's like, okay, what are the necessary
Step
steps to selling four
4.
digital products a day? Because people, like we was talking about a while ago when we first chopped it up, it's like, yo, people not willing to do the things. It's like, are you posting? Are you going live? Are you running ads? Are you using influencer pages? Like, what are you doing to build your influence and following?
There you go. You back?
That call
Got
came through. Do you
all
have
good.
a lead magnet, right? Giving something for free that's bringing them in your funnel, then upselling them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot of different pieces that go to that. But are you willing to do it? Because we got the recipe, but are you willing to do it?
What I'm gonna say is that if you pay attention,
I can't hear you.
success. I think when you get on the phone, it takes away the thing.
Oh shit, man.
I can hear you though. Um, I think if you guys are Don, okay, you back? He's gonna come back in a second. I think if you guys paying attention, success is gonna leave clues. Here, he's back right there. You back?
I hear you. You hear me?
Yep, yep.
Okay. Yeah,
So what
that
I was
call
gonna say
came
is,
through and messed up everything.
yeah, that's what happens sometimes. What I was gonna say is, if y'all are paying attention, if you got your eyes open and your ears open, success is gonna leave clues. So even if you're not a scout and you're not in a program, you don't have a coach, what are some of the activities? Let's say you don't even got the. Let's say you don't have the disposable income to invest in a program or a coach. What are the activities that your favorite coach or influencer or personality or business person or entrepreneur, what are the things that you notice that they're doing on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month? What are they doing? Are they on live? Are they posting every day, multiple times? Do you get an email from them? Do you get a text message from them? Do they do collaborations? Are they doing webinars? Are they on YouTube? Do they got a show? Are they hosting a podcast? Are they going on podcasts as guests? You know what I'm saying? What are you noticing that they're doing? So then that removes any excuses to what you can't do because you can't afford it or because you don't have disposable income, because you can see what they're doing because the success is leaving the clues. It's
Damn.
leaving the clues, bro.
Ayo, and I think it's so blatant. That's why it's overlooked. Like it's so in our
Mm,
face.
that's so strong, bro.
We
That's how
take it for granted.
that's how politics works.
We take it for granted. We got so it's dude started Amazon with books for a reason. You can, if you want to learn anything, how to do something from somebody that's famous and successful, they actually, most of them, if not all of them, put it in a book.
100%.
But why we don't, let me back up. I wasn't always an avid reader. Like I could read, know I was smart, chose not to. Um, because I guess my paradigm back then was shit, I can't eat no book. Like, what I'm gonna do with that? Not knowing that that's where the stuff is. Oh man. And now when I read, it's like, yo, I want more. And yes, success leaves all the clues, more than you can handle. Like, and it's crazy because yeah, that's where the stuff is, but we overlook it, man. And we, like I read somewhere, I don't know if it was a post or something, but we living in interesting times right now in regards to business. Uh, there's
Oh,
no gatekeepers anymore. We're on TV. Mom, we made it. Yo, we made it. We on TV. With nobody, we ain't had to go through no red tape. We just put ourselves on TV now. We can put our own products out now. We don't have to wait for Walmart to say, "Oh yeah, we'll take 100 of them." No, create us a funnel, a digital product, physical product, whatever. Like, there's no middleman. There's no excuse now. But what you were saying earlier, how at that conference they were saying that million is the bottom floor. That's the minimum. In order to get in the flow of that, for that to start becoming comfortable language that you accept, you got to start getting around those people that think like that, because that's energy.
hell yeah, bro. Mm.
That's energy, like, and it might take some people a little bit to get it, but get around it, stay around it, and you're going to start feeling like $1 million is the minimum.
100%. You know what I'm gonna do? I just thought about this, bro. I think that because I got an announcement this Friday. I got a new program we're gonna announce this Friday. So I think I'm also gonna sponsor somebody to jump in one of the masterminds, bro. Because I want to put somebody around. I want to put somebody around some new energy and some new people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dre. Dre just joined the TMT today, so he's another person in the mastermind. Literally, uh, Don, Dre, myself, we're all in this mastermind that meets Monday through Thursday. And actually, I'm actually gonna post something tomorrow about the mastermind, about my journey into the mastermind, which I think would be very interesting for you guys to check out. But what Don's talking about is real, bro. It's energy, yo.
Energy.
100%. It's energy. Because those conversations should be regular ass conversations.
Those higher level conversations right there. Everybody's not really ready for that conversation. Um, but they may be. I'm not going, they may be ready for that level of conversation, but that's energy. Thoughts are energy. So if people are thinking like that, that's energy. So you want to get in that. You want to get in that thought process, um, and catch those vibes. So yeah, we need to look for arenas and opportunities, because I'm looking to go to that mastermind in Miami. I'm thinking, I'm contemplating, like, yo, like, it's crazy. It's the timing is crazy. I'm about to go get this car, and they like, all right, we doing this Miami mastermind. You seen the flyer for that?
Now, who's cooking it up?
Todd and Dre.
Nah. I didn't even know about that. I think I might have missed that, John.
Miami. I'm like, oh man, right
Oh,
now.
it's gonna be an in-person joint?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I want to go. So I'm tossing it up. I'm probably end up going.
When is it?
Scrape up some coins. I think it's 1,500.
When is it?
I think it's next month, April 24th or something like that.
I got. That's gonna be interesting because Yeah, that's the interesting
Yeah,
time. Yeah. I'm gonna see what up. I
I
definitely
am too. I'm like,
need to come. I
ooh, I'm at
definitely
to
will come
move some
call you.
shit around.
Nah, for sure, for sure.
But I want to get in the room. I want to stay in the energy. I want to stay in the flow of things, man. You know what I mean? And you have to be purposeful with that.
So look, y'all, Talk Money Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
special edition today. Levi's
Know it.
out scouting locations for Illumione in June, which is definitely an entrepreneurship mixer that you guys want to tap into. So I called my guy Don, asked for a favor. Can you jump on and share some value? And he's giving a lot of value on this one. So I definitely want you guys to follow. Let me throw it up again. Follow. Let me see. And it's rapping. Is rapping underscore dough?
Yes, sir.
Follow rapping underscore dough right now. Make sure y'all tapping in and doing that. Talk Money Tuesday. What we do is we talk money.
Yeah, man.
We talk money. We talk about how you can get to it in a particular category. We bring guests on. It's going to drip on you and give you a lot of value and stuff like that. Hopefully, you can take this information and utilize it in real time in your real life. If you have questions, definitely reach out to Don. Now, this episode sponsored by Paperloaf, right? One of the number one credit repair solutions. If you're looking to go to the next level on the personal credit side or the business credit side, definitely tap into Paperloaf. That's paperloaf.com. Also, you already know what it is, the TMT Wealth Club. Basically, in the TMT Wealth Club, what we do is we take these same conversations with Don, we put them in a masterclass form. That means you're going to get a straight principle, lesson, strategy, how to go from A to Z with the options to talk to him inside of a masterclass. If you miss that, you always get access to the playback. That's tmtwealth.club. We have a couple of last minute founding spots available. I would grab it up. 149. Get access to the information. If you sleep, right? If you're sleeping on a founding membership, it's all good. We still got room for you. Just have to pay $199 for a regular membership. Things like that. So look, Don's talking digital products. He's talking about stocks. He's talking about getting to your freedom number, which is a great way to look at that. Breaking that freedom number down into, monthly, weekly, daily goals, and then breaking those goals down into the daily efforts to get you to those goals. It's been an amazing TMT.
Appreciate you.
Don, let them know how to get to you, what you got going on, and how they can tap in.
Okay, well, like Brendan said, man, it's rapping dough on all platforms. Let me see, what's my latest product? I think I just actually I revamped the options course. Like I said earlier, it's the most safest way to trade options. Subsequent more advanced courses are going to be coming, but that just released. But you can go ahead and get your free options trading checklist. It's free on me. It's basically all the criteria that I look at before making a play, whether it be a short term or a long term play. So go ahead over to my link in my bio and Rapping Dough. Get you a free copy of that checklist. Um, but yeah, that's about it, man. I don't have any new products dropping soon, but I got that more advanced options course coming maybe some months down the
If you
road.
guys are interested in an advanced option course, or if you're interested in having some conversation with
Oh,
definitely make
one
sure
more
you
thing.
remember the DM. Go ahead, bro.
Also, since we were talking dividends earlier, I also have a free monthly dividend calendar you can go ahead and download as well. And that's going to have all the dividend aristocrats laid out by month, that the month that they pay, and all the companies per month are going to be in there for you. I did all the research for you, so you just plug and play. So that's free as well. So you can go to the link in the bio and get that as well.
That sounds like hella value. And all you TMT Wealth Club members that are on, I'm gonna make sure that that's available to you inside of the Wealth Club. If you do not download it, don't worry, we got you. I appreciate all you guys for stopping by. We'll see you next week. Levi will be back, talking about more reasons and ways and hows and the when, where, who's of how to make this money and get this money and keep
Got
this
to
money.
close this wealth gap, B.
We gotta close the wealth gap. And if you got a partner, a boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, teammate, peer, aunt, uncle, whatever the case may be, y'all need to come together as a mini team and get to the bag faster, man. I appreciate you guys. We will see you next week. Don, I'll see you in the masterclass, bro. Mastermind.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. Thank you.